I made real money my first week on Amazon, but I also made mistakes that slowed me down for years. I could have been making so much more. Here's what I wish I knew from the start so that you can grow faster than I did. So I made sales on Amazon my first week, like real money. I got very lucky, but if I could go back, there are definitely things that I would change. There are things that I missed that could have made me grow way, way faster. Now, I know that most people struggle to get their first sale on print on demand. I get that. For me, I got lucky. It happened really fast. I started a while ago. There were less people up there, and I just got on Amazon. I put up listings, and sales started coming in really quick. I mean, I was making a few $100s a month, like pretty fast. And of course, like, don't get me wrong, the early sales felt amazing. I thought that I cracked it and I cracked the code and all the things, but that's kind of where I got messed up because I got comfortable. I assumed what was working would just keep working forever. It did work. I mean, I've been doing it now since 2015, but I left a lot of money on the table. And so that's what this video is about. I want to share with you some of the blind spots that I had so that even if you are brand new, you kind of know from the start. And if you are an advanced seller, then this can kind of reorient you and put you on the track to making as many sales as possible. Now, it's easy to think that success means that you're doing everything right, but that's kind of where I stopped experimenting. I mean, I was still throwing spaghetti at the wall, but there were other things that I could have done. I mean, in the beginning, I stuck to one product type where I've learned a lot more about that since then, which we'll go into. I didn't think about personalization, especially because it was confusing and not intuitive. I also wasn't really planning for growth. I was reacting to sales. So let's actually dig into all of these because I think there's some gold here for you in each element. All right, so first, personalization. Personalization is powerful if you are selling on Amazon. I know that everyone thinks it's just an Etsy thing, but I crush it on Amazon with personalization. And I know in the beginning it felt like more work. As I said, Amazon's not the easiest in all the land, but when I started testing personalized options inside my listings, names, dates, inside jokes, my conversion rates, they started to just jump. So when you add the personalization, it's not just a design anymore, it's their design. So if you have like a mug, let's say for a mom, and then you can input kids' names who are buying the item for their mom or something. Now it's a super unique gift. If you add a picture of a boyfriend and a girlfriend or a husband and a wife, this is like a keystone memory kind of thing. So personalization, definitely when I look at my best sellers now, a lot of them offer some kind of personalization element. So that's number one. Number two, personally, I stuck to one product way too long. So in the beginning for me, it was all about mugs. I still have a lot of mugs that do great, but adding in new products, t-shirts, pillowcases at the time, especially in the beginning, pillowcases, travel mugs, every time they would just increase my sales more and more and more. And every single time you add a new product, it's like you're adding in new asset streams, new ways. I've been thinking a lot about the book Ready, Fire, Aim lately, which is Michael Masterson. And he talks about how after you hit a certain level, I think 0 to 1 million, which I know not everyone's at there yet, but 0 to 1 million, it's the same product all the time. Print on demand isn't exactly like this, so I wouldn't listen to that part. But the part that I'm talking about here is he does from 1 to 10 million. You want to just keep adding more products, more diversification, more streams of traffic, just the more kind of things that you can add in, the better. And so I realized by doing that, adding things into the new products, it just gave me a lot more opportunities for sales quite fast. So one product can make sales. When you've got multiple, that's what can start to build a business. Okay, number three is I did not double down fast enough. So I had winning listings, but I didn't make spinoffs. So in the beginning, for example, I had a Pitbull mug that was just doing super well. I should have made variations. I should have made bundles. Instead, I just sat back. I was like, cool, glad that one's doing well. But now I know when something's doing well, that's when you want to pour fuel on it. So now, not later. You've got a design that's doing well. offer it as, make a personalized option, put it on the different types of products that could do well, just everything that you can. Go into that niche, make more designs, especially when you have AI now that can make it so simple. Just do the best that you can. You can use Everbee to find more ideas within that niche. I'll put a link to Everbee. I mean, there's just so many different things. So if I could restart today with what I know now, I would focus less on just getting the first sale. I mean, I know for me it came easy, but I would focus on sustainability as well. I would start testing with personalization very early. I mean, if you're listening to this and you're brand new, maybe not day one, I want you to get your feet wet with Amazon, but pretty soon after I would be testing with Amazon or with personalization. I would build out my winning niches with multiple product types fast because that works great. And I would treat the successful products like a blueprint, not a trophy. So these are the things like, this is working, let's double down. Especially knowing that 98% of the products aren't going to work. When something's working, I just highlight flashing letters, let's pour gasoline on this. If you need help, by the way, with doing that kind of thing, you should check the link in my description to my course. We've got ongoing support. My whole point here is, yes, the early success is awesome, but don't let it kind of fool you like it did me. I mean, I'm happy with the results, but your first sale doesn't have to be the finishing point. It's kind of the starting gun, the way for you to get started. If you're in this for the long haul, definitely learn from what I missed. And if you want more strategies that actually come from doing the work, then click subscribe, like this video. I've got plenty more for you, or just click the link to my course where you can get access to everything right away, plus the ongoing. And that course, by the way, has helped over 1,000 people make their first sale. I'm not saying that's going to be your result, but it's a gorgeous course. It works. All right. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. And then remember, do not treat your first sale like a finish line. Treat it like a green light, because there is so much more where that came from.